Alright, okay, not gonna waste too much of your time with intro. I'm just gonna get into a match and then I'll start some yapping. Alright, okay, so this dream of mine started when I saw some like Schedule 1 update footage, I guess, in which that update footage is in air quotes because Schedule 1 hasn't received. What the fuck? Oh my fucking goddamn it. Alright, well, I guess I gotta deal with that. Um, yeah, so the reason I'm playing this game, like, during these commentate videos is because they, like, supposedly fixed the, like, huge cheating issue that's been going on with this game, but I guess it was, like, a 90% fix, and, like, the explosions are still there, because before it'd be like everyone's invisible, everyone's on 1 health, and like some really stupid crap like that, like it's just explosions and fine. But yeah, anyways, so this story starts when I found some quote-unquote like update footage for Schedule 1. It was basically like there was this new desert area, which I'm not really sure how it was supposed to connect to all the other areas in the game, but there was a new desert area, and it was kind of shaped like one of those hospital butt pans, and there was like a bunch of houses on the outside, and then it would like dip down into this pond near the center. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of a weird layout, but it's also not too important to the story. Also, I probably should have picked a better character for this, because this guy sucks ass, but... anyway, so... And yeah, I gotta deal with this stupid explosion still. But yeah, so... There's this new area in Schedule 1 in my dream, and, there was, like, 2 main things about this quote-unquote update that were important. There was this, like, chef guy and this mayor guy that were supposedly your ops, and it was like now you can kill them and it's such a big deal, in which I'm pretty sure like those people in my dreams are like characters that were actually in the game. Like, I'm not too sure, but like when I try to think about it, that's just like I fucking hate these explosions. Okay, you want to actually they're gonna be everywhere. Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going here. But yeah, so, there were... But yeah, like, those characters I was thinking of, they're actually, like... I swear they're actually in the game, but again, not too important. And also this fucking Ice Beast being a bitch. But yeah, so there's 2 new characters, but there are also these, like, 3 random hobos that were, for whatever reason, really hard to kill. It's like, if you tried to attack them, they wouldn't even, like, shoot you or stab you or, like, do anything to attack you that people actually do in Schedule 1. They would basically just charge at you and destroy literally everything in their path in order to, like, gnash at you. So, like, they destroy fences, houses, all that stuff. And there was like some weird prize you'd get if you killed all the savage hobos. So, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, the hackers are definitely going crazy in this shit. What the fuck? God fucking damn it. This is such fucking bullshit. Alright, Kate. I'll boot up a fucking different game, because for fuck's sakes, I thought they fixed... Fuck you, EA. I thought you fixed the fucking cheaters, you fucking jackasses. Fuck you guys. Alright, I'll boot up fucking Balatro, why not? Alright, okay, so when I said I was gonna be playing Balatro, I actually meant I'm gonna be playing Risk of Rain 2, because I think this would be a better game to commentate over. And also, I'm gonna be playing Seeker, because she's just broken as shit, like... This character is genuinely so stupid. Like, all the other overpowered characters in the game, like... I don't know, I feel like they're overpowered just because, like... That's just kind of like not necessarily part of their identity, but it's like... I don't know, it's kind of just like fundamentally how the play style or like characters designed, it's just strong. While with this character, it's like, okay, let's take these average abilities and make them do 5 million damage. Okay, but anyway, back to the story. So, I saw that... Also, I need to turn down the music. Not that much, though. Okay, fucking goddamn it. Alright, but yeah, so I saw that, like, Schedule 1 update footage thing, whatever, and I decided, okay, you wanna know what? I think I low-key wanna play that, and so... Oh, I have to use WAS for this. Okay, go. Alright, so yeah, I don't know how I transitioned from this Schedule 1 footage thing to this next thing, but I was in this office building now, looking for a dark fountain, because I remember sealing one there before, in which I genuinely don't get how this went from Schedule 1, like I saw a YouTube video about a Schedule 1 update to I'm walking around this random office building for a dark fountain. Which, my best guess on why I linked those two in my head unconsciously is that when I finished the weird route for Deltarune Chapter 5, I don't know, I kind of just like thought there was going to be more when I was going into it, and so, like, I wasn't disappointed by the ending, but I just thought there would have been more, and so, I guess that's like my thing of like, oh, there's actually more stuff, I'm coming back for more, I guess, so I'm looking for the dark fountain in this random office building. And so, yeah, I was walking around looking for the dark fountain, which, another thing about this office, it's basically like the back rooms of an office. It's not like a typical office building. It's also like super, super dark. I mean, not like a traditional kind of dark where like you turn off the lights, but how do I describe this? Imagine like there's still light like everywhere, but it's very, very dim and faint. Like everything's just cold and dim, but like the light's still there and you can still see all the colors. They're just like really cold. And there's also like still a lot of black and shadows everywhere. Yeah, I was walking around this office and I found this receptionist lady. I don't really remember what she looks like. I think she kind of looks like that girl from Kunk on Earth, which... And that's Kunk on Earth, okay? I didn't say the other C word. Also, sorry I'm stuttering so much during this. It's low-key kind of hard for me to think of how to describe this weird-ass dream. But yeah, so, this weird receptionist lady... And also, hold on, if you're wondering why I know about Kunk on Earth, my sister really likes that show for some reason. But anyway, so, also, by the way, I hate this fucking move right here, the DDR shit. But yeah, so, random receptionist lady, and I saw that there was, like, a logo next to her, and I'm, like, pretty sure it was the HHM logo from Better Call Saul. I mean, again, it's dark, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm, like, still pretty sure it was there. Also, that was a pretty good iframe dodge, except not really, because it's super easy time with this character because she's broke to shit. But yeah, so I'm apparently in the HHM backrooms looking for a dark fountain. So I keep walking around. I stumble into this like random conference room, and there's nothing there. Although I think that's where I originally had the dark fountain. Although I'm not really sure how I knew that, because I didn't really remember anything about the dark fountain previously, but whatever. So yeah, I walked in there, nothing. I walked into this like classroom looking thing and there was also nothing. And then I stumbled into this like freezer area, and I guess for like a office freezer section, which no offices have a freezer section, but if they did, it definitely wouldn't be as big as this one. It was like, there were shelves on the left, shelves in the middle, shelves on the right. And the gap between the like left / right and middle shelves was like 10 feet. And so There isn't too much walking space there. And again, like, everything's pitch black. But yeah, these, like, this freezer area was absolutely loaded. Like, there was stuff everywhere in this freezer area. And so, I was walking around, and I thought to myself, man, it would be so easy to steal stuff right now. Because, like, no one's here besides that random-ass receptionist lady. And, like, no one would know. No one would catch me. But obviously, I didn't steal anything because I'm a lovely, law-abiding citizen, as you probably guessed. But yeah, so I'm walking around this freezer area, and then I see this random person. I'm not sure if they were a guy or a girl or not. It may have been the same as the receptionist lady, but they were like reaching up to like one of the higher shelves to get a jar or something. And I asked them something like, why are you here? Or like, what are you doing here? I think that's what I said, but I low-key forgot. I didn't get a response because they were just too interested in trying to get that jar. And so yeah, I keep walking around this freezer area. And then I see someone walking around with a goddamn shopping cart. And that one like really weirded me out. Cause like, what the fuck are you doing in the HHM freezer section with a shopping cart? I mean, I don't know why HHM even has a freezer, but I don't know why you're shopping in the freezer section either. So, yeah, I just, like, keep going. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like, but yeah, I just keep trucking on. And then I see this deli section later on. And again, also, it's the same, like, kind of tight freezer hallways as before. Things haven't opened up at all. And then there's this random deli section, and there's someone trying to, like... Also, I swear I better not break anything. But yeah, there's this random person trying to, like, get something from the deli. Except, like, no one was working at the deli, so they were just, like, waving their arms around and talking to no one, basically, at this deli section. And so, but after, like, past this deli, there's like, this is where this hallway section ends, but it's not like there's a wall, it's just like kind of darkness. And then when I step out into this darkness, I see this like it's this giant ass warehouse, like a Costco. You know, it's kind of like, I mean, one of the bigger Costco's when you like stand in the middle and you can see all those like massive shelves with all the pallets on them. Like, that's basically what it looked like from where I was standing. Except again, everything is like super dark still. But I'm just in this massive HHM freezer Costco for whatever reason, looking for a goddamn dark fountain so I can play my Schedule 1 update real quick. And I also notice that like at the end of these like checkout areas, also, god fucking damn it, whatever, I fucking hate Alexis anyway. But yeah, at the end of these like fucking fuck ass like shelves, and I mean, I'm just, it's kind of hard for me to describe this crap because I'm just so confused by it. Sure, this just sounds like absolute autism to anyone watching, but whatever. But yeah, at the end of this area, basically, I can see these two checkout sections in which, well, there was more than two. There was like 12, but only 2 of them were open. Most of them were closed off because I guess the HHM freezer Costco section doesn't get too many shoppers at like 1 a.m. in the morning. And that's pretty much where my story ends there for the Schedule 1 Costco shit. And yeah, I don't really got anything else to add to that besides it's fucking weird as hell. But I did also kind of have like a side dream alongside that, which is not really related to the HHM Costco crap, and I couldn't put any of it in the thumbnail for this video because I put just way too much crap there already. But basically, this story or the second dream of mine features me, my dad, and my sister, but not my mom, so sorry, Mom. So, but yeah, I was driving around with my dad, my sister, and, well, myself, obviously. And we see this wiener dog, or like this dachshund. out there and in the rain, and we just pick her up, I guess, because why not? And this dachshund looks identical to the dachshund we already have. And so it's like, okay, that's kind of weird, but I mean, we all really like dachshunds, so okay, please tell me to get that. But yeah, we all really like dachshunds, so of course we're gonna take it still. I don't know why I'm saying of course we're gonna take it still. If I saw a random ass dachshund out on the street, I'd probably like give it to an animal shelter or something. I'm not gonna be mean and just like ditch it, but I'm also not just taking care of some random animal I found on the street, low-key. I don't know, maybe. If I didn't have any pets. Okay, anyway, that's not related. The point is, we saw this dachshund, kind of weird, but whatever. And then we keep going, and we find a third and fourth dachshunds, and they all look identical to the dachshund we already have. So it's like, okay, this is super weird. I'm kind of thinking like, are we gonna be able to take care of all these dachshunds? Because like, yeah, it's kind of weird here. And so yeah, we just have these 4 dachshunds, and I also just have like a kind of vivid memory of them all being like cramped or squished together somewhere, but not sure really how that happened. But anyway, got back home and put all the dachshunds in my backyard, and then and it's still raining, by the way, and so, and at some point my sister, I think it was my sister at least, she says like wait until you see what these dachshunds really are, like, I don't know, just wait till you see what happens when you leave them out in the rain. And so, after like a minute, I turn around again and I see, it's just like these little girls sitting out in my fucking backyard. And like, they were the dachshunds before, but now they're just like these little human girls standing outside there, and they all look like, well, nerds, and also they just look absolutely miserable for some reason. Like, and they were all standing still, but like when they were dogs, they were happy, they were running around and all that, but now they're just completely miserable. Like, what the hell? And yeah, that's also where that one ends. Which, to recap both my stories, and my dreams are not really stories. I accidentally stumbled into the HHM Freezer Costco section because I wanted to play the new Schedule 1 update and wreck some hobos up. And also, I picked up a bunch of doppelganger dachshunds while on a road trip with my dad and my sister. Yeah, that's pretty whack on there. But anyway, that's pretty much all I want to say, or all I have to say, so goodbye!